Macmillan Audio presents Virtue Falls by Christina Dodd. Read for you by Rebecca Soler. Last night in San Francisco. Avery Lane served a mojito to the most morose guy in the bar.
I got home, he said, and she had cleaned out the house. Not just the furniture and the assets. She even took the ice cube trays. What kind of woman takes the ice cube trays? We had an automatic ice maker. She made a big fuss about buying ice cube trays as a backup, and 2 weeks later, she was gone. She bought the trays to make a point? Was that necessary?
His name was Carl Lynch, but to Avery and the other servers, he was their norm. A hungover, grumbling basset hound of a guy, and their resident barfly. Avery nodded as if she was interested. She had been here at Ask Me Club for the whole 4 years of her employment. She had moved from newbie barmaid, easily seduced by a hot shit black musician, to the single bartender with a 2-year-old kid at home. Like a mournful backdrop to her life, Carl had moved from one disaster to another, depressed and stressed the whole time. Now she was the Ask Me's longest-time employee. Not that she wanted to do this forever, but she'd flunked out of San Jose High School. The recession had hit the city hard, and she was good at mixing drinks and serving sympathy to out-of-towners. Darren Ferrugia proposed on a regular basis, mostly when he was drunk and mostly after his wife had called and given him hell for staying out past his curfew and spending too much on liquor. The guy had impulse control issues. But in here, after enough liquor and a good look at her long legs bared by her short black skirt, most men did. Sean Hendricks came in every few months, whenever he was in San Francisco on business. He had 2 gin martinis up with a twist, and occasionally called his girlfriend in Paris. Not that Avery believed he had a girlfriend in Paris. His shiny bald head with the thin strands of dark hair arranged in a comb-over didn't inspire lust. But once she had eavesdropped and he was speaking French, or at least it sounded like French. Plus, he never did more than look her over when he thought she wasn't paying attention. And to her, nothing said class like a guy in a nice suit who managed to keep his mouth shut and his zipper up. Maya Flores sidled up to the bar. Men, who needs them? Even the good guys are crap.
I was thinking exactly the same thing, Avery said. What's the matter? Norm pinch your ass so hard you've got a bruise?
Maya rubbed her butt. Not Norm. Greasy.
Greasy? Our boss, Greasy? Tall, ugly, bony, 45-year-old Greasy?
Maya's lips peeled back from her teeth. She looked like a pit bull about to attack.
Okay, Greasy put the moves on you. I always knew he was a creep, but I didn't realize You're young enough to be his daughter.
He's a pig. Maya was 21, same as Avery had been when she started at Ask Me. But she was smarter than Avery had been. Avery would bet that Greasy was nursing bruised gonads. The thought made her smile.
I've got to go. Ready to take over?
Avery stripped off the band that held her blonde hair away from her face and tossed it in the Tupperware box under the sink. She pulled her navy blue quilted vest out of the cupboard, slipped it on over her red silk shirt, and zipped it up to her chin. She took her cash drawer out of the register and said, "I'll deliver this to Greasy and see if he needs an ice bag." To Avery's surprise, Maya didn't grin.
"Why don't you stay until I get off? It's only another hour until last call, and that latest killing makes me nervous."
Avery knew immediately which killing. Not that there weren't murders galore in the Bay Area every day, but this one?
It was in Santa Cruz. I don't care. The guy's been all up and down the coast, but he started out in San Francisco. He loves the fog, and it's a pea soup night out there. I've walked home in the fog lots of times, trust me. It's a lot worse when guys can see me than when they can't.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?